Yeah, so you also mentioned that you were working on skills for the next code. What sort of things are you looking at?
Well, obviously, there's the new requirement rule for group. I think it's 2 and 3 that you've got to have
Yep.
a. In the past, it was just you've got to tick the box with whatever it is. It can be an A,
Yep.
and that'll be that. But it's now got to be a. I think it's got to be a D to get full requirement.
Yeah, so
So
if you do
rings,
an A, B, or C, you get
yeah,
3/10 for that element group, and if you do a D or
yeah,
above, you get 5/10 for it.
yes. I think rings we looked at because obviously it's 2D elements, which is your swing to strength and your strength, which is for some people was quite a big jump from doing before potentially a lifter handstand and a kipped half lever as
Yeah.
their 2 elements. So to then put 2 proper strength elements in, cross is obviously going up. So that's a C, which doesn't get you full requirement, but is still beneficial.
Mm.
Yeah. Then there's the new rules on floor. Obviously, you've got finishing on double somersault.
Yeah.
So working quite a lot on them and just trying to work out with obviously the lower amount of skills and routines how to maximize start value but still keep it clean and consistent. Um, so it's a bit of a blend at the minute between routine prep and skills. So yeah, it's good. And that some pieces it's just like planning and not doing it yet because when I've got a bigger chunk of time at the end of the year, I'll be much better.
Yeah, because that's mid-September, and that means that you've got what, 2 months, just under 2 months.
Yeah.
Um, which I guess is about the start of normal routine prep, but because you don't know if you're in the team or not,
Yeah.
it's just sort of going to be like combinations, maybe halves. Is that sort of what you're
Yeah,
looking at?
got a we've got a trial in I think it's about the 10th of August is the trial. It's part of a camp. We've got a camp at that weekend, effectively a trial. So I've managed to keep quite a lot of my fitness from routine prep from previous comps. So I'm managing to battle through routines, but even so, it's a good starting point. Um, Probably a bit ahead of where I would be from a 8 week out perspective, but then I've got 2.5 weeks until this camp, so it's one of those where it's not a formal trial, so it's just more showing where you're at. So it's not really a pressure situation, but being a little bit ahead of it is probably a positive because I'll be a bit more ready to be putting my hand up.